What's up everyone, welcome back to another Mario 3D All-Stars tutorial with JB and Millie.
Hey guys!
So, a bit of a change to this format because of course, as you've just heard, Millie is here with us. So,
Indeed.
while she's not necessarily going to be an integral role in that, she doesn't really know the game that much like Animal Crossing. I just thought it was really nice for her to be here because...
You would miss me.
Yeah, and it's the first time I've kind of got someone to kind of react to this with me.
Oh, well, I'm happy to be here with you, JB.
And I've just realised I've made a fatal error. So already I've done a bit of housekeeping on this game in the last few days. That explains why I haven't really been uploading this series necessarily, you know. Basically, we've been focusing a lot of our energy on the Animal Crossing Halloween update, as you can see on our channel, and so unfortunately this has had to take a bit of a backseat, but I haven't progressed any more of the game. It's more been the type of thing where I've just been doing, like I say, some housekeeping, for example, getting 100 coins in the courses that we've already played on the channel together. So we have got over 50 stars at this point, so we are going to be progressing to the next level eventually, but because I don't want to miss anything out, it's definitely something that I'm going to, you know, I'm still going to do the next floor, because I believe at the end of the last episode we had the key to unlock the upstairs, which takes us to the, I guess, Winter Wonderland area, the Little Big Planet area, so we're still going to be doing them. There we go, 56. I panicked then when I saw that I only had like 30 odd stars. I thought that, because I left it on sleep mode for a while, before we ate, and then I came back and it says an error's occurred, please restart the Switch. So I was like, oh my gosh, does that mean I've lost everything? So I was a bit upset.
So where are we now? Is this like Peach's Castle or something?
Yeah, so the storyline, it's a bit like, it's the same storyline. So basically Bowser's caught Peach, and you have to go around the castle finding power stars that unlock different rooms to where she's held. There should be a secret around her. There should just be a toad that gives you a random star. Is it this guy? Thanks to the power of the stars, life is returning to the castle. Please, Mario, you have to give Bowser the boot. Here, let me tell you a little something about the castle. In the room with the mirrors, look carefully for anything that's not reflected in the mirror. And when you go to the water town, you flood it with a high jump into the painting. Oh, by the way, look what I found. Ah. So that's 57 stars, and I think in total there's 120, but I think you only need 80 to get to the final level.
So JB, tell me about one of these videos that you've been doing. So like, what class is it? Like a level? What qualifies as a level? Like how much content do you put out? How far do you take it?
So I basically stop at an episode when it gets too difficult for me. Which is quite often.
I'm surprised you've started then.
Yeah, like, especially with this, because my background in terms of this game is honestly, it's more the DS one than this one. And so, with these kind of outdated controls and kind of awkward camera angle, and I'm dead, but it's just been so slippery, like, I was trying to get all of the 8 power coins in the Bowser level,
yeah,
like earlier today, and you can do the perfect run, but then miss a jump because the camera angle's a bit weird, and then you have to get all of them again. Like there's no checkpoints or anything. So when you compare it to something like Odyssey, it's so much like more tricky. Oh. And I think another reason why I've not progressed with this a lot is just that I kind of doubt my abilities in the later part, because I'm really bad at gaming in general, and I don't know. I'm just scared that I'm not going to get a single star here, and I'm just going to have to quit the tutorial because I can't progress anymore.
Really, don't do yourself down. Like, honestly, I wouldn't have a clue where to start, so, you know.
Like, I've just died again. Like, we're going off to an awful start.
It's because I'm here, I make you nervous.
I mean, even before though, like, in like episode 2, I made a point of like, oh, I'm not going to edit this to like kind of prove that it's okay to struggle because it's an older game with weird controls. And it took me like 15 minutes to like fly around to like get something. I'm just like, oh, I'm just going to cut away.
I wouldn't worry about it. I'm sure it's perfectly normal.
I hope so. I'm literally dead again. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
I mean, I don't think it's a case of doing something wrong.
No, I actually am contemplating just editing this all out, or like, I'm quitting. I actually am.
No.
Like, I don't know what it is because I've done okay in the game so far, but it's just something about this. I'm having trouble. Like, okay, that's one of them defeated.
Go JB. Go JB. JB.
I'm doing awfully.
No, you are hero, JB.
This could be a fail compilation at this point.
Do it.
I think I'm gonna... Right, is that it? I remember there being a lot more, so... I swear, if there's the type of thing where I have to get it, I've got it first time, I'm gonna rage so badly. Okay, now I've done it.
Go JB. Go JB.
Okay, so that's star 58. I don't know if I should edit that out.
Don't do it. Like you say, sure, it's okay to struggle. Normalise the incredible phenomenon that is JB.
That is JB.
J-A-Y?
B-E-E. I have to get to the top of this mountain, but I don't know if I have to get to the top of the big equivalent or the huge island, right? So... Right. It's weird though, because a lot of people say that the DS version has like worse controls. But I remember this game being a lot easier when I was like 12 years old.
Yeah, but back then, JB, you were the boy that burned a hole in the Game Boy or something so that it was taken away from you.
Well, let's not take it out of context. I didn't like set fire. I didn't commit arson against a Nintendo console so that it was taken away. I played it that long, it burnt a hole. Let's not imagine that, like, oh, just me in the dark as a little kid lighting, you know, with a match over this game console, like, oh, this is gonna show them. Oh gosh, a rematch with Cooper the Quick. How the heck do I do this? I'm actually not sure why I'm putting myself through such torture. Why did I just do that? No! Every time I see these piranha plants, I get reminded of that Lego build we did.
That was really good.
There's this jump I need to do to get to this thing, but I don't know how to do it. It's like a sideways thing. But I always just try and cheat myself around it by doing something else. Like getting on a pipe and then doing a backwards spin. Where the heck? There we go. Right. Although I don't know. I don't quite know where this thing wants me to go though. Long time no see. Wow, you've gotten so fast. Have you been training on the sly, or is it the power of the stars? I've been feeling down about losing the last race. This is my home course. How about a rematch? The goal is in Windswept Valley. Ready? I don't know where Windswept Valley is. I mean, he's going this way, so I guess I just
follow him.
Go this way quicker. Where is this Windswept Valley? Oh wait, I can see the goal. Holy I lost.
That was brilliant. I love that noise.
Want me just screaming the word holy? Right. I'm quitting this.
Rage quitting.
Right, I'm rage quitting and I'm gonna restart. Not like restart the whole thing, but I'm gonna restart the... See, this is something that annoys me. I left the course and it just takes me back to the bottom floor. Why can't I just disgruntledly... Oh. Why can't I just cantankerously fall out of the painter?
Don't rage quit.
Oh, but what was... Actually, yeah, to be fair, if I just dived off the platform, I'd be...
Yeah.
Just outside. But how did I lose that? Because the first... I mean, I guess... It was easier, because like last time it was in the first world, but... Right. I've no idea the best way to go about this. Okay. Right, go. Oh. What the heck? I can't do it.
You know you've got this, JB.
I mean, can I rematch them again? Like, can I like go in here then reset?
Of course, you're JB, Patel, you can do anything.
I mean, if I go back this way? But I don't understand how to win.
Don't do that.
Like, this is shambolic. This is bone crunchingly shambolic. How do I... Right. There must be a way.
Well, there's a will.
I physically can't go here much quicker. Right. I must have won then, yeah? Oh, I don't know how I did that. That was probably like the biggest luck ever. But I did it. Right, I am not convinced that I'm gonna do that island anymore. So I've done some of this. But I want to kind of showcase everything on this floor without like making a fool of myself.
Too late.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
to be fair, a good portion of this video has just been me failing.
No, I'm sorry, JB. I couldn't believe you. You're doing so much better than I was.
Well, I'm not. Look, this is going to be the big one. Like, this is. Like, because in this, you have to, like, hide behind a penguin. I mean, and, like, like a snowman blows you off the mountain. It takes you so long to get onto the mountain. But, like, obviously, when it, like, gets you off the mountain, you have to climb up the whole thing again. It's so repetitive, and. Oh, I don't know. I think I should have started with Galaxy. I mean, I was going to originally, but I did like a poll, I don't know, like a vote on our Twitter about which one people want to see me play through first. And surprisingly enough, it was 64, I guess, because it made sense. See, I can't even get to this platform because I keep getting knocked off. Like, this is actually full and frustrating. This is actually the closest I've been to like full on breaking like my calm character and just going crazy. Because it's just so frustrating, and I don't know why I'm actively embarking on one of the most frustrating stars in the game when I'm in this mood. But yeah, I just
Sorry. You are doing really well.
Don't wind me up more than I am. Right, I'm just gonna go get an easy star. Well, there's a way to get this one in here. Right. There we go. Ooh. In the deep freeze. This is another part that I'm really missing from the DS, is that before, this was like the room where you could unlock Wario and unlock like the metal cap. It was really fun. Right. I'm literally doing everything I can now to avoid having to do that wretched star with the snowman's head. But truth be told, I actually don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. Right, I'm gonna try this now. Snowman's big head. Right, do you think I can do it?
I have 100% faith.
Oh, are you kidding me? No.
Oh gosh, I see what you mean about the graphics making you miss things.
Like, it's like... I mean, the graphics I can deal with. It's like, it's just the camera angles and how, like, you can be convinced that you're, like, doing stuff right, and it just destroys you. Like, oh, and just the controls, like, there's this move that Mario does, like, you can't just do, like, a subtle turn unless you're going really slowly, but you, like, almost dashes immediately, and so you could just get knocked off, like, the side, and oh my gosh. And I've no clue how to do this. It's weird, though, because when I was playing on the light, it just seems so much easier. You know, control-wise, camera-wise.
Maybe it's because you played it on the DS, so you used it in handheld.
See, that's kind of what I'm thinking of. It's like what I'm guessing at the moment. Oh, but I did that first time. Oh, are you... I literally snuck past the thing first time and I fell off.
I don't on the plus side, you fell into some coins, right?
That's not... Well, yeah, I guess worst... I just fell off again.
I'm sorry, GB.
Eventually I'm gonna have to set up a Patreon just to get, like, the Joy-Cons fixed, because I'm gonna end up smashing the controller. Oh, this is why I didn't play this for a long time. I can't do games like this. Like, I'm more used to Animal Crossing, where, like, the worst I can do is...
chop down the tree.
Yeah.
Like, hit it 3 times instead of twice by accident.
And then it's, oh no.
Yeah, I can relate.
And I'm convinced it's why I was never much of a gamer growing up. Like, I had loads of games, I'd love to play them, but I never, like, made a habit of making it, like, I guess, a major hobby? I don't know. Well, I guess I did, but I didn't really think about it like that at the time.
Honestly, JB, like, I do admire you. I definitely couldn't do this.
But why?
I'm a bit too simple.
What do you mean simple?
I just don't have the patience. I feel like I'd just end up, like, throwing the Joy-Con at the screen aiming for that little penguin.
Aiming for the penguin?
Yeah.
So look at this, like, even when you make it up there, look at this angle. Okay, I did it. Oh, there's gonna be lots of tears.
And that's just the editing.
I don't even know. Oh gosh. But it's so weird because I've had literally moments on this game where it's almost been like a speed run, and you can call that arrogant, but there have been some parts of this that I would describe as like a speed run where I've just like completely tanked through an entire level, like 5 stars in 10 minutes, no problem. And now it's crazy because I don't know.
So how many stars is it to, like, a level?
I think about 6, maybe 7. But there's like hidden stars, so every level has their own kind of different goal of like getting 100 coins. So once you get 100 coins, you can, it's like you get a bonus star. Right. There we go. I got 64 stars now. So it hasn't been a bad day. For all I failed a lot, I'm actually making decent progress.
I'm very proud.
There's this igloo I need to get to on this though, and I've completely forgotten how to find it.
Like, I would just like to tell you guys, JB has actually forfeited his sleep on some nights to get this, like, gameplay recorded to share with you guys. It's been so good. So I really do hope you're enjoying it. Like, it's good for me to finally get to see this, because normally he films it, like, when I'm asleep, during the night, bless him. So, yeah, it's good to finally see the game.
Thank you. I mean, I wish you could see me being a bit more competent at it, but I'm not having a bad time. It's just I'm a bit self-conscious, like, recording it for people to watch, and because I'm really enjoying it. It's like, I don't know, it's almost like a break from, it feels like a break from things, even though, like, it's obviously being recorded. But I just, like, I don't mind people, like, if they want to comment, you know, oh wow, he's really bad at this, because I am really bad at this. It's just, I wouldn't want anyone to think that it's, like, getting in the way of other things that they enjoy on the channel, like, oh, so, like, you know, there's one Animal Crossing video less today because he's been messing about on 64. You know, it's very much a bonus, it's just...
I mean, honestly, if you want to show these guys what bad is, you can hand me the Joy-Cons and I'll happily make a fool of myself.
No, I can't do it. You'll get it, and you know what you'll do. You'll be amazing at it, and whilst that will be amazing, I'll feel like, oh no. Like, I wouldn't put it past you to get the Joy-Cons and then just like defeat Bowser within the space of an evening.
You do give me too much credit.
Oh. I think I have to reset the level again. I mean, I can find the igloo. I'll try and find the igloo. Let's see what I can do. See, this is a situation where, you know what the Nintendo Guru does and Kato and Holly Crossing is they live stream.
Yeah.
And I've never been able to do it. I think obviously the laptop couldn't handle it. But if I was live streaming right now and people would watch, like I could just have a chat box up and I'd be like, right, does anyone know where this is?
JB, look, I'm going to be 1,000,000% honest with you here. I love you so much, okay? I think you're incredible. I think you're a great man. There is no way in any kind of universe where you would manage to cope with a chat box and trying to do this.
What do you mean?
You definitely couldn't try and read a chat box and play this game. As much as I love you, you physically couldn't do it.
Well, I could pause. I have a feeling that igloo's there. I can see the igloo, I just don't know how to get to it. Did I do it? I did it. Oh, I can't get in the hole. Oh, I did. Ah. What am I doing now? I feel like I'm in this scene from It Chapter 2 where I'm going through the Hall of Mirrors. Oh, where am I? I'm completely lost. To be fair, there's some stuff in this game that straight up doesn't work because of the limitations of the system. Mostly in like swimming levels. But in a way I think that makes me respect how much this game, like just what it did for like 3D gaming in general. The fact that it did like show what the future of gaming would be. It's like when I was watching, you know, Mario Kart Home Circuit.
And you're like, this is the sort of thing our kids would play.
Yeah, I imagine people like that were our age when this first came out, or even older, that were like, you know, they would see this game and go, imagine this is the future of what our kids are going to play. Almost like they would look at this and they would dream about something absolutely crazy, and it turns out to be exactly what Odyssey is. And it's like when I'm just sat there looking at Mario Kart Home Circuit and I'm just having these crazy fantasies about the future of Mario Kart, like what it could incorporate and what it could mean. It just baffles me that one day there's going to be a kid playing actually what I consider an outlandish fantasy, and I just think that's awesome.
I mean, I think very much with this generation, the kind of nothing's impossible approach is quite fundamental.
Like, it is good. Like, for all people are quite critical of this generation, there's one thing that I kind of have to respect about it. I mean, even like, obviously, like, we're not generations apart from younger people, but like, that kind of new attitude of like technology since they're at a young age, which I don't agree with, but when that's kind of done right, when they harness those skills as well as like reading and stuff like that, like they come up with so many different things. Like, I wish I was smart enough to like make a game. Like, that's what I'd love to do, be able to create my own game. Like Mario, like a 3D open world thing.
And I honestly think you could do whatever you set your mind to.
I mean, I've tried to make things in like computer science on this program called Blender, but it didn't work. I couldn't even make a tree.
No, I remember in like ICT having to do that.
Like, we had to, what our teacher, like their task for us was, you know that website, We Buy Any Car?
Yeah.
There's like an advert on We Buy Any Car that is like cars on a street, and it's like that jingle, you know, We Buy Any Car, and the cars are just like transformed into like dollar signs or something, and we had to create a 3D animation of that, just cars driving on a street, while that We Buy Any Car logo, and we have to like turn the cars into dollars, and that's what we had to do. And my version of that was literally just a car flying along, it crashes into a dollar, and the whole screen just went dark. That was my equivalent. That was my kind of experience trying to be computer literate.
Honestly, you do yourself down so much. I mean, I'm sure it's not half as bad as you're making it sound.
It's probably worse. I don't see where that star landed, to be honest. Because I had to reset the recording in the middle of the anecdote, I completely missed where the star is. Another thing I'm missing about...
I rest my case about you not being able to manage with a chat box.
No, I couldn't. I really couldn't. But I can't see where the star is. But it wouldn't be a problem with the DS, because once you unlocked that, it just appeared on the map. Oh, I found it. So 66 stars. Oh, I'm excited. I mean, this is something that's quite cool, is that there's 120 stars in the game. And, like, I don't like to mention this like it's like some, you know, ooh, big-headed type thing. But I really love what we've done with the channel. And if you think we've got like 135 subscribers or so now, I could get every star in this game. And it,
one
like,
for each subscriber.
yeah.
That's quite cool, that.
I think that's so sweet. Right, I'm gonna try and do this. Oh, and we were watching Nintendo Guru stream the other night, and they gave us a shout out, which was nice.
Oh, so sweet of them. I just love how kind they are.
No, it's amazing. Like, they've done so much for the community, like you know, the Animal Crossing, Nintendo community. It's really cool. Oh my god, no way did that work. There's like this trick you can do where you dive off the latter half of the stage and it ends up whooshing you up a few floors, and I just did it. Oh, there's this monkey! The coward just stole my heart. See, that's something else I probably couldn't deal with in terms of live streaming. Like, I've never had one slip up on the entirety of the channel. But if I ever did accidentally say something like I'm not meant to out of frustration, I couldn't just edit it out.
And I mean, I feel like I always name drop you too many times for us to stream.
Yeah. And because of our living arrangement now, could you just imagine if like my parents would just burst in like in the middle?
Like, okay, guys.
Yeah.
So today.
Oh gosh, that would be a nightmare.
Okay, that's it. The dogs have finally shut up. So as I was saying, today, so the news at 10, dun, 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 it's just like so much background, it's ridiculous.
I know, it's like something from a sitcom. Oh, I didn't know I only had 2 lives left. I mean, I'm not sure how much I'm gonna get done on this level, but considering the fact that these videos kind of end when I'm struggling, I guess that isn't a terrible indication of like... I don't even know what I've just activated, but...
So you don't even know what you're struggling with?
I'm sure whatever I've done, it's not gonna be good. Like, it's never good news. Whenever you hit a big button on these games, like... You might get some new platforms, but it's not like press this button and you're gonna get a free gift. It's press this button and something unlocks that you have to run through, and ghastly enemies growl at you.
Bowser just drops out of the sky.
Bowser! Oh, I can't even do that trick here. Right, Mystery of the Monkey Cage. I think this is another one where I can do that, but I don't want to get too cocky and just rely on it. Oh, and I just died. I think I need to find a better way of expressing myself.
Express yourself. I'm sorry. That's kind of all I contribute to this channel. Just whenever anybody says a lyric as part of a sentence, I start singing.
What do you mean?
Express yourself.
Wow. Oh, I can't do those jumps. I kind of feel like I need a pro controller. Because that's more or less the feeling of it being handheld mode. Like I don't know what this thing is called that I'm using. It comes with the Switch. I just call it a slider. But it's that thing that you have like both Joy-Cons in. I don't know if that's the proper name for it, but I don't know if that's like sufficient. Oh, like this platforming. Ah!
That scared me.
I'm gonna have to like dull that thing down as well. Yeah, the audio.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I can't do it. I give up. Right. I'm not even going to entertain that water level because I know it's just going to frustrate me. So I'm just going to unlock this top floor and see if there's something that I have better luck with. So we are now going to the penultimate stage. Well, it's the final floor technically, but it's like the penultimate section.
Wow.
Yeah. Otherwise you're going to places, like you have to go up here, which I guess is the floor up, but it's like the same thing. Like it doesn't take you further up, I don't think. There's just... Well, actually no, yeah it does. So how many do I need here? Oh! To open the door that leads to the endless stairs you need 70 stars. So... I'm only like 3 stars away. But oh my gosh, like I remember, like this is ridiculous, because you can walk up these stairs forever and you'll never get there.
I mean, the endless.
No, but like there are these things. I used to come home from school, and after watching like people play Oogie's Revenge, I would watch speedruns of this, and there was like this trick you could do where you could like do that forward leap but backwards, and that would take you directly to there before you've even got, I guess, the stars required.
Oh.
There's a secret up here and I really want to get to it, but I've completely forgotten what it was.
How do you know this sort of stuff? Like, this would really frustrate me if I were playing the game, just that I wouldn't know all that sort of stuff.
Well, I don't know. I think it's because I've played it before, obviously, but like, again, I wouldn't know half of this stuff without watching YouTube videos of it at the time, and a lot of it is just memory because I've not really explored it since. But I just remember because it was like one of my favorite games, like when I was little. Right, this is TikTok Clock. Now you might remember the name TikTok, or you might know it from somewhere.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, this is what this course is based off, and it's always been my favourite. But I've no idea what to do, and this is like one of the most difficult platforming things. Like, they had to add in a whole different section in the DS version, almost like a safety net if I remember correctly, because so many people were like struggling because there was no checkpoints, and it was just like a solid drop down.
Game over.
Oh, I just died. But like, people were having so much difficulty that they had to make the DS version a little bit easier.
Wow. Not you, of course, JB.
I mean, I struggled. I don't even think I completed this version though yet, like this original N64 version. I mean, this almost feels like live streaming, but not live, because it's just like going to be a long video playing a game with just no real goal in terms of we're going to hit this landmark or this is the topic. It's just going to be a playthrough.
Yeah, just a case of play till I physically can't.
But I think that's okay. What is this Toad going to say? Because he's going to say something to me. Oh! Oh, okay, I've got another 3-star, which is good. It's only 2 stars. See, I did notice something about TikTok clock. There's a secret about where its hand is. Is it like if you align them both, then you get... There actually is a... Oh my gosh, what was that secret? Is it if when they're both at 12? I don't know. There's a thing. I need comments.
You're asking the wrong girl.
See, this is something else that's freaking me out a bit. Because we've got so many followers, you know, well not so many, but we've got a great community on Animal Crossing, that if we're ever struggling, like, oh, who knows, you know, what the usual rate of turnips is at this time, or, like, if anyone knows what day KK Slider's here, or, you know, what the average spawn rate is of a scorpion, you can be sure that Scurvy or Annalise is going to be right in the comment section, you know, explaining things, whereas I think this is more of like a niche video on the channel, like not a lot of people tune into it. Or at least, and maybe they probably won't watch like this deep into the video. So it's like I'm kind of on my own with stuff like this.
I'm right here for you.
Like, I've attempted this same jump and I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, I did it that time. I mean, I only need 2 more stars, so I can make it my goal to get 70 and then leave it as like a to be continued, you know. You know, will JB defeat Bowser? Tune in, same time, same place.
You don't know where.
Yeah, we actually don't.
When Millie next falls asleep.
Where am I meant to be going? See, the camera angle's horrific in this especially, because I can't even see all the way around no matter where I stand. So like, you know what I mean? Like, if you'd want to see where you're going in terms of this, right? I can't press the Joy-Con to the left to even see that perspective of it.
I mean, it does seem extremely difficult, so I am sorry for you.
But this is probably the equivalent of some stuff that we say about cartoons. You know, we kind of feel that cartoons are being dumbed down from like what kids are watching now compared to what we watched. With how much easier Odyssey is in comparison, I wouldn't be surprised if like some people have that opinion about this. Like, oh, you know. And I just died. I'm really not convinced that I'm going to do this, you know.
I believe in you.
Well, how do I even get up there?
Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop doing what you're doing.
There must be something I can do.
You're doing it. You're doing great.
Well, stop saying that.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to support you.
I know, but I'm struggling. I don't know what to do. Wait, do I need to get on this platform first?
I mean, based on what you're telling me about the game, I feel like you just need to stand on a square and then there's some like magic portal that lifts you up. I don't know, I just don't feel like it's possible to complete.
It isn't. I don't even know where I've been transported, but I cannot use this wing cap to save my life. I just fell.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know what to do. Because it is only 2 stars. But I don't know. I mean, where can I get 2 easy stars? I mean,
from the sky?
I don't know what to do.
I've got one downstairs you can have that you bought for me. So JB was actually really sweet and he got us a star. I think that's adorable.
It isn't. Right. I think I'm just gonna have to... I mean, I'm not worthy for TikTok clock anymore.
You are.
I'm too old. Back when I had young fingers and young hands, I could just like click the Joy-Cons, or not the Joy-Cons, just click the controllers, and I was there, and now I'm like, I don't know. Is it there? I thought this was the level where I have to find like 5 different holes. Oh my gosh, jump!
I love that. I can just hear like how rapidly you're hitting the controls. Do it!
It is such an infuriating game. Okay, there's one hole. Let's keep it quick. Not so quick now, are you? Oh, I didn't even get it. Right, so I found one hole. No.
Got this.
No, right, okay, fine. Where's the next hole? I swear this is a hole, right? Yeah, okay, that was a hole, just the other side. Okay, I found 3 holes.
That's 3 stars, right?
No.
Oh.
I have to find 5 holes to get a star. What do I do now? Do I have to like physically... Oh, I can't do this, surely. I've done something horrific. Oh, I don't know what to do. I mean, it's 5 tiny secrets. And I've just entered this world again. I mean, it's the reason why I'm keen to do this is because if I can get those 2 stars, then it is quite literally going to be a case of I need to do one more 64 video, and it's defeating Bowser in like the last place.
You can do it.
And then from there, it's more or less just a case of, well, that's it, just defeat Bowser, and then I can go on to Galaxy.
Isn't Sunshine before Galaxy?
Yeah, but because I haven't played, I've lost again.
I'm sorry. I know you can do it.
But because I haven't played Sunshine,
Yeah.
I don't want to get like burnt out, like, you know, go all the way through 64, which I know I can do even if it is going to be a struggle, and then just abandon halfway through Sunshine to go to Galaxy.
What's your kind of expectations for Sunshine? Like, have you heard like good things? Because I don't know. I feel like Mario Galaxy was the only one I've heard of really, and Mario 64.
I mean, Sunshine's such a divisive one. There's people that it's their favourite, people think it's the worst 3D Mario game. So I don't know. Like, I never played it. I've never really even seen much gameplay from it.
So it really is going to be first impressions that they get on the channel then?
It's gonna be good. Hopefully. Although I'm still having doubts that I'm even gonna complete this. It's because I keep trying to do that annoying thing where I'm like diving off the cliff to get the shortcut. Somehow I did it the first time, but now I'm just gonna get this monkey cage and do something. I mean, this is there on that mushroom.
Ooh, how do you get to that? It looks too simple.
I don't know. Hopefully I can just find a wing cap. I mean, there's the red coins, which shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, the task will be straightforward.
So is it just like the same kind of format, but there's just different stars and different tasks to complete? Like, oh, to get 1 star, collect all the red coins. To get another, find 5 holes. To get another, fly across to that mushroom and pick the star up. Is that kind of?
Yeah, it's like every mission has a kind of thing. Every mission has a thing. No, every mission has its own unique star. You know, like some courses will change depending on which star you select.
Okay.
But there's like consistent ones, like the red coins. I don't think there's one stage where that isn't an included task.
How many do you have to get? 10?
8.
Oh wow, so you've nearly done it.
Yeah. But I don't know where it is.
You can do it, JB. I've never believed in anyone more.
Thank you. But I'm gonna lose. I mean, the others were kind of like there. Maybe if I progress. Probably not.
You're gonna get blown up.
Oh!
Oh, what a nice little jump that was.
I'm trying to like...
That was so cool.
Right, I'm looking for a red coin. Wherever it may be. Wait, it doesn't look anywhere here.
Right there, JB.
And how do I get to this?
Just jump off the edge there, right?
I kind of... The last thing I want to do is risk that. But, I mean, at least now I know the locations of the coins, so even if I did and miss, it wouldn't be terrible. See, I can't even look down, though, to like...
Yeah, it's there.
Right.
You do need to jump off.
Look at this camera. Okay. Right, so the big 69. Now, one more to go. Oh, okay, this has been an experience though. Like, I've had so much fun playing through this on the channel. It's just been so frustrating. Like, never before have I been that frustrated with a game. Like, I'm convinced that I could try and do a playthrough of Odyssey and I can complete the game with relative ease. But I don't know. This has been tricky. And I don't know if it's that over time Nintendo's made their games easier to complete, or if it is just that things are a bit more outdated.
Are you gonna like laugh at me and tell me that this is stupid? But could it be just kind of like... Okay, I know this is gonna sound so dorky, but like that they need to make games more accessible. So like I was saying to you here, you tricks and stuff. Like, oh, you can jump through this painting, you just don't know it. And you only know that through watching something on YouTube. Like, when my brother used to game, you used to get like all these catalogues with codes in, little like cheats, little tricks, all in these magazines. Do you think it's that gaming culture's changed and so they need to make the games easier?
I mean, I think games in themselves have always had that degree of you can only 100% it if you go on the internet or if you go on a guide or an old forum. But I don't know. I think even when I was playing through this, there was still stuff on YouTube that I could watch, and I don't know. I think I do agree with you in that it gets to a stage with this where it gets to a point where it's very difficult to complete it without being in the know with all these things. But also, I think the reason why I've struggled so much with this is when I played through Odyssey, it was the fact that everything was new, so I never put my guard down once. Whereas with this, a bit of me is kind of being a bit arrogant, like, oh well, I completed this when I was 12 years old, I doubt I'm gonna, find it difficult now, or I remember one secret from years ago and I'm going, oh yeah, I'm the pro at this game, and I end up just like completely, pulling my guard down. And I think that's probably part of it, is just that I'm convinced that I'm like immune from failure because I feel like I've completed the game before.
Okay, I can see that.
But as we can see, I am most certainly not immune from failure. See, I want to keep trying to do this again though, because... Oh, I can't do it. See, I want to do it properly, but I can't. It's difficult, but I want... I think I might cry.
Oh, do you have to do all the red coins and everything again?
No. I've got that star. It's just I need to climb right up the mountain. And it's fine until I have to roll on some log, and then it's difficult, and then there's a load of balls that go flying towards me and it upsets me. And there's this monkey that's just giving me anxiety because it steals my hat, and I don't think you can even collect the stars or like face Bowser if you lose your hat. Look at this, I have to like full and get to the edge of this side to get it rolling the way I want, and then it's like a massive scramble to like... Oh, okay.
What's that?
And now this part.
Go right.
Oh! Well, that was unfortunate,
Could
but...
have been worse.
Oh, I could probably revive myself on these coins. If they throw something at me and I fall off. They threw something at me and I fell off.
Do you want me to run you up the mountain?
No. I do not want you to run me up the mountain.
So I'm offering to be involved.
I can't do it. Right, I'm gonna try this again. I don't know what to do. I physically don't know what to do. No. What are you doing? Right. A part of me also just wants to try and like jump all the way across to that. I've got 0 lives. I'm wondering if I just climb up this way and just not get thwarted by those moles. if that may yield me some better results. That's not bad, right? I think this is the furthest I've got to now. Oh, but this scene... Oh, it's just these jumps, because if you miss one, or if you slide too far... Oh. Let's see what this does. Huh. So I remember this a little bit, now that I think about it, but... in a very realistic sense. I have no clue what's going on. Oh, it isn't another one of these. Oh, I cannot handle this today. I was literally so close to getting the other star. And where do I land myself? Here. Well, that was fun. I mean, what was that? Right, I'm gonna do what I did before, but... Oh, okay, I just get transported right back here. Okay.
Okay, that's cool.
And I get some 1-ups here, so that's not bad. But to be fair, with the amount I've struggled on this game, this could very much be like... you know, when I complete this, it could be like... when I completed Odyssey, I could just start crying. Like, not that I'm ready to say that this is my favourite Mario game of all time, but literally just that it's taken me so much, like, struggle and kind of, I think I can call it skill at this point, to just come this far. Look, you found 70 power stars, the mystery of the endless stairs is solved, thanks to you, and is Bowser ever upset? Now, on to the final bout. Okay, so let's just get a glimpse of this final stage. Like, we're not going to go into it today, but we've done well. And it's kind of nice that Millie's here with us.
Oh, thank you, JB.
Now, am I going to boot her out for the final battle?
Indeed.
Yes, I am. Because, honestly, I'm nervous, but here we go.
That, and like with the end of that level, I was just like, pass me the remote, let me do it. So, like, I feel like I can't intrude on his reminiscent of childhood.
But yeah, it all ends next episode. Like, oh, this is crazy. I'm really hoping that I can do this, because every epic gaming memory, more or less, I have as a child is on this next level. So please do subscribe if you're interested in seeing that. At this point, you should be seeing the end card, which is going to take you to the last part of this play-along series. Oh, it's been a struggle, but thank you so much for sticking along with us. Please subscribe to the channel if you're a fan of Animal Crossing New Horizons. We're currently playing through the Halloween update and it's going so good so far. We're also doing a lot to plan, you know, for Lego Mario builds. It's going to be amazing. So yeah, please like, comment and subscribe. JB and Millie.